Creativity is something that a lot of people struggle with, and I've heard tons of times people saying, "Oh, but you're such a creative person. I could never. I am not creative at all." And I know for a fact that that's not true. We are all creative. We just need to exercise it. And as someone that literally works in a creative field, I know that sometimes we get stuck and we can't generate any more ideas. So today I'm gonna bring you some keys that I use in order to be creative in my work and in my work, both personal and professional. Hi, my name is Valkyria. I'm an artist and I also work full-time in a marketing agency where I am a copy. When a person is a copy, we talk about the person that makes the campaign, the idea of the campaign, and oftentimes slogans, the phrases that you see in advertisement and all that stuff. Someone thought of that. I am that someone in my agency. I am a junior copy and I absolutely love my job, and in this time I've had some challenges when it comes to creativity, so I want to talk a bit about it, and maybe this way you can also believe that you are a creative person. Let's start with something, and is that creativity can come from anything. Creativity, it's finding the relation between two or more unrelated topics. Let's say the agency I work for specializes advertisement for pharmaceuticals and meds, and something that a lot of people don't know, I didn't know until I joined them, is that labs, they make like a guide on their meds to show the doctors. The idea is that those visual aids that they're gonna show to the doctor in probably a span of 2 minutes are impactful enough that the doctor is gonna remember their product specifically. So it's not just, oh look, I have this medicine for headache, and the doctor will be, oh okay, cool, and they will probably forget. Our purpose, and as a creative, my work is to find new, different, memorable ways to make sure that the doctor will remember their product. So I often have to find the relation between two topics that have nothing to do with one another. I've related, I know the names in Spanish, so this is gonna be funny. I made the relation between a casino game and intestine disorder. We also have, I'm not sure how much detail I can share, so I'm not saying any names, but yeah, you have to make like very crazy relations. I'm right now trying to sell we're still in progress, but I have faith in my project. I'm trying to relate detectives with an iron for iron deficiency, and I absolutely love my detectives, and I really want the client to choose that one because I think nobody else is gonna be using that kind of graphic and that kind of image, because it blew off my boss, and I've shown some stuff that has blew up my boss, and he's like, I have never thought of that. That feeling is amazing. And that's what creativity really is, when you relate to things that have nothing to do with one another, and somehow you find a way to, hey, but isn't it this similar to this other thing? So if we think about it, creativity, the base of creativity, it's constant learning. We need to learn a lot from different places. We need to learn from, I don't know, medicine, anime, advertisement, science, math. I don't care what are you learning, but eventually your brain will find a relation between that. Another thing that has helped me a lot, I actually figure this out more in my work, like professional work, but in my side hustle, I think it's like I've discovered that it also helps a lot, and it's find a north for what you're doing. And what I mean is that creativity comes in many shapes and forms. Your creativity might be problem solving, I don't know, some administrative stuff, or it could be finding a way to make sure that the budget is matching what you need, finding a new dance move, making a drawing that's as unique as you, singing or writing something. All that requires creativity. And often we're like, I want to be creative. Okay, in what? Define an area or a project that you want to be creative for. So let's say currently I have like 3 norths-ish. If you can just have one, I really think it will be better, but I think I'm incapable of that. So one north is whatever my work throws at me, because it's my work and I need to make money, gotta make that money.
That money make purses. Got a fur coat, so I make it burn.
So yeah, whatever they throw at me, and it's usually, as I said, medical stuff. So I have to learn about some diseases, how certain medicine works, the side effects that can or cannot cause, what it's like the advantage of certain products over others, and that's my north. So in what the client wants. So sometimes the client will be like, I want a campaign against the copy that the other medicine did. Or they will be, my focus is to make sure that doctors in this specific area know how to diagnose this thing, so they say that you can cure it with our product. Or they will be like, I want something crazy that will make sure that will make them remember. The purpose depends a lot on each manager. Some know what they're doing, others don't, but that's not a topic for this video. So that's a north that I have whenever I'm at work. I ask my boss, what do you want me to do? What does the client want? I check the brief, and that's my north. Having that north will help me guide all my ideas towards that. Another north that I have is this channel and like my art in general. So I try to find new ways to draw or make time for drawing. That's gonna be a whole other video about time management and how much I'm struggling with it. Another one is writing. I love writing. I really, really love writing. I love it. So my last north is a fanfic that I'm writing right now. That I really think it's cool, and I'm very, very happy with how it's turning out. And sometimes I will be like just walking street or taking a shower, doing whatever, and it will be like, oh, what if this character did this? Or what if, I don't know, I try this for this advertisement, or I could try this for my YouTube channel or for this illustration. And it's like my creativity has somewhere to look for. That is key, because if you just say, I want to be more creative, baby, you have to define how you want to be more creative, because the creativity a carpenter has is not the same creativity a writer needs. So you can be creative in any field, but you have like to know what you're aiming for. Maybe you're trying to solve a problem. More often than not, creativity appears whenever we have problems. So give a north to your creativity, and I bet, like I assure you, you're gonna find something that you like. And last but not least, and this is definitely the silliest one, but I think it's so much fun, and it's make silly challenges. This is one that I'm gonna do with my boss. Hopefully, I'm gonna propose to him. I like figures of speech, and I used to know them all by heart when I was in school, because one of my English teachers was very, very keen on them. But now I don't remember how much. I don't remember a lot of figures of speech. So the other day I googled them, and I just saw oxymoron. And I just thought it was a funny word, so I looked it up, and now I want to do a copy that includes an oxymoron. An oxymoron is when you use two words that are opposites to each other. Let's say a little giant, for example. Little means small and giant means big, and you are using them in the same phrase. So it's an oxymoron. So I want to propose to my boss that whoever manages to make a good copy with an oxymoron, it's gonna get a chocolate bar. Because in my office we make a lot of bets with chocolate bars. It's funny. It's funny. So why do I say this could help you? And not only could, but will help you. If you are doing something repetitive and you want to be more creative, like it's your everyday problem, your everyday thing, putting these little challenges that are silly as fuck, but it's something that will make you think more. So how can I make an oxymoron on an anesthesia? I don't know. I could say, I'm just improvising here, let's say the most energizing sleep in my life, something like that. I don't know, for an anesthesia or for sleeping pills or something like that. And that will force you to think outside the box, because you just want to do this silly challenge. And if you can't find anything that works, then you can just do what usually works. And I am lover, a big lover whenever I manage to make my copies rhyme. So that's something that I'm also gonna have in the back of my mind. If the oxymoron doesn't work and I can't find a way around it, I'm gonna try to make it rhyme. And if I can't make it that work, then I'm gonna just try to make it catchy, because that's the bare minimum in my work. But I really want an oxymoron just because, and those silly challenges challenge you, and that improves a lot your creativity. So I hope you found this video useful, and if you want to know a bit more about how I'm trying to and failing a bit to time manage, and you come from the future, you can check it here, or if you want to learn more about creating a story, you can check here. Thank you so much and see you later. Bye bye.